On today's IRS tax refund update, we will take a look at the latest developments, including the next batches of tax refunds scheduled for release. And from there, we will take a look at some of the ongoing issues facing our viewers, including encountering the 570 and 971 codes on their tax transcripts, and one of the notices being sent out to those experiencing those codes, as well as recapping some of the top ongoing reasons behind those tax refund delays. Now starting with the latest, as the next batch of tax refunds is scheduled for release on July 14th and 21st, as confirmed by the tax transcripts seen here. And if you are part of this latest refund batch and have chosen to receive that refund via direct deposit, you should see that refund post to your bank account by that refund date, and in some cases possibly before, depending on your bank. But do allow 5 additional days after the refund date for it to post to your bank account before initiating a payment trace with the IRS. Meanwhile, those who are receiving paper checks should receive it in the mail within 7 to 10 days of that refund date. Meanwhile, viewers who are still experiencing tax refund delays continue to encounter those 570 and 971 codes on their tax transcripts. And as previously reported, there are multiple reasons why this could be happening, including the IRS still needing to verify wage information, or they have or will be requesting documentation from the tax filer, from tax statements to dependent documentation when it comes to those claiming particular tax credits, such as the Earned Income Tax Credit or Child Tax Credit. Now, if you are encountering these codes, do let us know in the comments section below. The dates that appear next to these codes, as well as the letter number that appears under the 971 code, and in the example of this transcript, the letter number is CP05, which is one of the more common notices informing the tax filer the IRS needs an additional 60 days to review the tax return in question. As a reminder for those encountering topic code 152, like seen here when checking the status of their refund status results, this is a normal code, and one you are likely to see indicating your tax return is currently being processed. And it is also common for many who have this code to eventually see it disappear, with no code being shown in the refund status results as seen on the far left. And again, that does not indicate any issue with your tax return. However, if you are seeing tax topic 151, that does indicate a potential issue and most likely a refund adjustment as a result. While tax topic code 203 indicates your return has been processed, but your tax refund has been reduced due to an outstanding obligation, such as past due child support or state income tax debt, and a letter will be sent out regarding the refund adjustment. Now, recapping some of the top reasons why your refund may be delayed in 2025, starting off with, there was an entry error on the tax return which the IRS identifies as a math error, when the tax filer accidentally entered wrong amounts in the tax return. Now, this is such a common scenario that in 2022, there were 17 million tax returns filed containing math errors. And the good news in this case is that the IRS can often autocorrect the issue, which will prevent additional delays and the need for the tax filer to submit additional paperwork to substantiate their entry on the tax return. Meanwhile, a second cause of delays is that the IRS computer system flagged a potential discrepancy oftentimes relating to income and what the tax filer entered on their tax returns, and compared to what the tax filer's employer entered on their tax filings. In this case, the IRS may in fact send out a letter requesting additional documentation. Meanwhile, a third reason for tax refund delays is the tax return in question is under additional review due to one of a series of credits being claimed from the Earned Income Tax Credit to the additional child tax credit or even the solar credit. And in this case, the IRS may also request additional documentation so that tax processing can in fact continue. Another significant cause of refund delays that is impacting tax filers even now is that the IRS has not received or processed their employer's tax returns. And why this is extremely important is due to the fact the IRS compares what your employer reported for wages to what you reported on your tax returns for accuracy. Meanwhile, another top reason for a refund delay, which specifically impacts early tax filers, is the need to complete ID verification. And this occurs to even those who have completed ID verification in previous years and have had no issues with their tax returns or potential identity theft in the past. It is also important to note this issue will not autocorrect itself, and your refund will be on hold until you complete the verification process, which in most cases can be completed online. And yet another issue is those tax filers who file paper tax returns as they can expect to experience some of the longest delays due to the fact an IRS employee must enter the tax return line by line into the IRS computer system. Let us know in the comment section below about your ongoing tax issue. In the meantime, we will keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.